Hey everybody, good morning. Happy Sunday. Hope you're all doing well. Let's do a little mic check here on the sound since I changed locations again. Just want to make sure you guys can hear me okay. So if anybody wants to let me know on the live chat, that would be wonderful. Excellent. Thanks, Anna. Or Anna. Or Anne. Sorry, I'm reading this on the screen over here. Hi, Hallie. Good morning, Lindsay. Alberto, good morning. Yeah, I just want to avoid, I'm hoping that we don't encounter the robot noise again now that I'm back at the studio, but you never know. So hopefully it'll be nice. Sounds like it's okay so far. Tanya K, thank you. Good morning. Teddy, Derek, Yo. So I've got a new little setup. We're doing digital privates at the studio. It's where you can come in and you get the whole private studio to yourself. And we put on one of these classes that we've recorded across the quarantine. So we have a whole new setup for that. That would, take you through the class with the sound and whatnot. So now I get to use that as a monitor, and I can see you guys over here. Amanda, good morning. Problem is, I just can't see very well. Oh, the getaway was fantastic. It was so nice, and I said the best part of it, sometimes you go away and then you come back and immediately you feel the energy of the city and kind of just it all goes away, on the getaway, but I could still feel it. It was pretty deep and so expansive. We didn't even see another human being besides our friends that we were staying with, so it's with me and Stace and Ben for sure. We feel really good. Thank you. In Florida, nice, Lindsay. Hi, Al. Good morning. Okay, Sue. Good morning. We got about 3 minutes till we start practice. So yeah, I didn't know on the now there's a TV setup versus for my monitor versus when I was using the iPad, but you could set up the live stream on YouTube to include the live chat. So it just kind of scrolls down the right side of the video. Hi Terry. Hi Sam. Good morning. Bradley. Good morning. And then just an update. We're trying to connect the Google Meets thing to make it a little bit more interactive, but I just found the technology to get confused with everything that was going on with the YouTube and the cameras and the microphones, and so we've excluded Google Meets as an option again and just gone back to our YouTube. It's worked pretty well and consistent, and I think consistency is very important. I also thought that Google Meets delays the start of the practice because people have technical issues, and it just takes your mind into another place. It kind of breaks the flow as far as my observation goes. And so we tried. Um, it just didn't. I think this way puts out the class. Hi, Lisa Brubaker. Puts out the class, gets it to you guys as cleanly as consistently as possible. So we're gonna stick with this. You've got about a minute or so. have some water. I understand practicing at home, other things could be going on around you, so let those things be a part of the practice. If you saw over the weekend, I started practice when we were away, and I think 5 minutes into it or something, Ben had come by and started doing, you could see it, I think it was, I don't remember the days at this point, but he jumped right in and started doing the poses as I was teaching them. It was so awesome. So if anything happens around you, let it be a part of your practice. It doesn't have to break your flow or distract you from your flow. You just invite it into your flow, which is pretty cool. All right, have a great practice today, everybody. We're going to start in child's pose with your knees mat width apart. Arms out in front. You can feel your shoulders. Let your forehead come down and rest into your mat, into the ground. You might feel this in the top of the shoulders. Worked on those last night in the detox, so please know that when your body is feeling the practice, we're working and to restore and to complement what we're doing in flow in the evening detoxes. So even if you use it more like a prescription versus a consistent routine, drop into it. If you're feeling like, ooh, I'm extra tight and sore in my hip or in my shoulders, then it might be nice to just drop into a detox in the evening. It'll help your body recover. Seal your lips, begin to connect to your breath, in through your nose, out through your nose. On your next inhale, rise up to all fours, push through your shins, set up your tabletop, and then glue the tops of your feet into the mat. So your toes are actively pointing back and extending your ankles as much as you can. And then yet draw your low belly in. So firm the low belly 3 inches below your belly button as you press down through the tops of your feet. Anchor your hands into the mat and run that length up through your arms. And create some lateral space in your chest. So if you're pressing your hands down and then you try to drag the hands away from each other, and you'll feel the upper chest engaged. So now you're working in your arms connected to your belly and feeling your inner thighs. Take a breath in. And with your lips sealed, breathe out through your nose. And do it again. Take a breath in. And through the nose, breathe out. One more, belly strong, inhale. And then slowly exhale through the nose. Slide your left leg back, tuck your toes, and pivot your left heel down into the ground. Weight into your right hand, balance, and reach your left arm up. And feel the energy coming up the right arm. Take your left arm over your head, and light stretch into your side body as you anchor into your back heel. And take 3 rounds of breath here. With your inhale, reach your left arm straight up and bring your gaze slowly and left hand back down onto the ground. Frame it in tabletop. Take a breath in, take a breath out, and slide your right leg back. Tuck your toes into the mat. And pivot your right heel down and reach your right arm up towards the ceiling. Feel the back of your heart lift. Engage through your legs and then reach your right arm over your head. A light side body stretch. And so if you keep breathing, you will feel the sensation through the right side of your rib cage. And stay with your ground. Inhale, reach your right arm up. Slowly bring your gaze and right hand back down onto the mat. All fours, tabletop. Spread your fingers out wide. And feel all that activation in your chest. Press down to your hands. Try to pull them away from each other. And now tuck your toes. On your exhale, lift your hips, downward facing dog. And so if your hands are slipping, just roll your towel back. Put your hands directly onto the mat. And then see if you can continue to move. And with your hands pressing down, trying to pull them away from each other. And you should feel your upper back. And with your low belly, with the activation in your chest. It's a totally different downward facing dog. You now start to feel that action in your feet, pressing down to your heels. And without moving the feet, try to pull the feet away from each other. And with your inhale, shift forward, come into a high plank. And now soften your jaw. So if any of that intensity got you tight in the face, soften the jaw, pedal out your plank. And bend one knee, bend the other knee. And feel the shoulders back. And you're pedaling from the strength in your low belly. Take an inhale. On the exhale, press back into your downward facing dog. And feel the inner thighs, lift the tailbone up. And press the heels back and down. And as we work the elbows in, space at the base of the neck. Inhale, look to your hands, lift your heels. And bend your knees. Exhale, walk your feet all the way up to the top of your mat, please. And big toes together, drop your chin. And all that activation, take your hands behind your low back. And cross your thumbs, bend your knees, and then reach your knuckles up any amount. And the arms, nor do the legs. You can maintain that micro bend and feel the strength and support and connect to your breath. And then the expression might start to open up and the body goes a little bit deeper. And bring your hands back to your bum, release your grip, and let your hands go all the way back down onto the ground. Inhale to lift halfway, lengthen your spine. And as you exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, reach the arms all the way up. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Inhale to extend, reach your arms over your head. Exhale, dive, forward fold, hands to the mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Plant the palms, 2 big steps back into your high plank. Take a breath in. Exhale, shift forward and bend your arms, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, lift your hips. Inner thighs, lift the tail. Elbows in, space at the base of the neck. And feel your ribs draw, neutral through your lower spine. And you should feel really active. Use the big muscles of the legs in your flow, and so that you're supporting and lifting out of your low back. And slow down the exhale as you take your gaze to your hands. Following breath, lift your heels. Bend your knees. Exhale, walk or light hop. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, stand up, reach. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Inhale, circle the arms, reach up. Exhale, dive through your midline, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Plant the hands, 2 big steps back to your high plank. And take the breath in, shift forward. Bend the arms, elbows in, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward dog, legs are active. Exhale, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Heels up, elbows in, and bend the knees. Exhale, walk or light hop. Inhale, halfway rise. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, stand up, reach the arms up. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Inhale, arms up, belly in, little back bend. Exhale, dive, forward fold, hands to the mat. Inhale, lift halfway, hover the heart. Plant the hands, step or jump back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, point the toes and up dog. Exhale, step back into the heels, downward facing dog. Left foot down, inhale, right leg up. Exhale, bring your knee to your nose, turn the elbows in. Inhale, kick back and up. Exhale, knee to the right elbow. Inhale, kick back and up. Exhale, knee to the left elbow. Inhale, kick back and up. Exhale, step through, step forward, use your belly, both feet top of the mat. Inhale, lift halfway, hover there, bend your tail, arms up, Utkatasana. And tailbone down, sit deep into your chair. And feel it draw you into your breath. Take an inhale. Exhale, fold it out over straight legs. Inhale, hover, lift halfway. Listen, right foot back into a lunge. And bend your left leg, knee on top of the heel. Keep your gaze down. Use your arms to your fingertips and support the line to your spine. And slow down your breath with your gaze down. Reach your left arm up and towards the ceiling. And keeping your pelvis square. And feel your top arm into your shoulder as you kick back through your right heel. Breathe for 3, 2, 1. Left hand comes back down. Bend that right leg. Step your right foot to the top. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise. Press the mat away. Reach up. Exhale, dive. Fold right back down. Hands to the mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Let's move. Plant step, jump back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, point the toes and up dog. Exhale, lift your hips and downward facing dog. Weight into the hands, turn the elbows in, lift your left leg up. Exhale, bring your knee into your nose. Inhale, kick it back and up. Exhale, knee to your left elbow. Inhale, kick it back and up. Exhale, knee to your right elbow. Inhale, take it back and up. Exhale, step through, step forward, both feet to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift to hover. Bend your legs, sit. Exhale, Utkatasana chair. Feel it. Thighs are getting more and more parallel to the mat. Take a breath in. Exhale, fold it out over straight legs. Inhale, halfway rise. Left foot steps back into a lunge. Bend your right leg, knee on top of the heel. Use the arms, and so we're drawing up and out of the low back. Turning on your left leg, that's the ball of your back foot. Gaze stays down, it's early. Reach your right arm up, twist. And it's really nice and to practice in that empowered place of rolling in the length through the back of your heart. Building a really strong upper back, just as important as a strong belly. And bring your right hand back down onto the ground. Bend your left knee, step your left foot to the top. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, press the mat away, reach up. Exhale, dive, forward fold, hands to the mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Plant the hands, step or jump back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, point the toes and up dog. Exhale, lift your hips. Now take 3 deeper and drawn out breaths in your downward facing dog. Big toes together. Keep those deep breaths going. Lift the heels. Okay, walk, step, or light hop to the top. Inhale, lift halfway. As you fold, belly draws in. Separate your feet hip width distance apart. Hands on to the front of your ankles. You draw your chest forward, shoulders away from your ears. Fingertips curling around the back of your ankles. And then start to draw your elbows wide. Press the feet into the mat, and then fold a little bit deeper. sealed, bring your hands back in front. Inhale, lift halfway, pull your heart forward. Exhale, dive, forward fold, heel toe your feet together. Bend your legs, sit the hips down, reach your arms up in chair pose. Lots of power in your legs. Bring your hands to your heart center. Right elbow comes outside your left thigh in prayer twist. One line from elbow to elbow. Palms in prayer. If your wrists are tight, make a fist with your right hand and then cover the fist with your left hand. And roll that left shoulder away from the ear. Feel the rotation through your rib cage. 5. And feeling your legs to your back, come through center. Inhale, rise, reach your arms up. Exhale, swan dive and fold. Bring your hands and heart down. Inhale to lift halfway, lengthen. Exhale, left foot stays. Step your right foot back into a lunge. Set your right hand flat. Take your left arm up, twist in that same direction. As you twist, draw your outer left hip in behind the knee. Feel the power in your right thigh. Reach up through your top arm, and now bring it forward towards the top. Pinky finger turning down, thumb rotating up. More space at the base of the neck on the left side. Beauty. Look down, bring your left hand inside. Pivot your back heel flat, and then let's walk it all the way back into a side lunge. So the bum stays low. Right heel as heavy as you can get it, and the left toes can flip up. And feel the sensation through your left inner thigh. And with balance and breath, hands to your heart. Right elbow, inner right thigh. Shoulders away from your ears. And so filling up, think about filling up the sensation with your breath. And draw with your belly. Use your upper back and rise to warrior 2. Left leg bent, turn your back toes in, and should feel good on that right hip crease. Now reach out through your arms. And feel the tailbone roll under, and so your pelvis is neutral. Flip your left palm. Inhale to exalt your warrior 2. Reach up, reach back. Right fingertips crawling down your right leg. Stay for your breath in. On your exhale, windmill your hands to the mat. Belly button in, pivot on your back toes. Step your right foot to the top of the mat. Inhale to lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Bend your legs, sit deep, reach your arms up, Utkatasana chair. And your upper back and your legs connected, lift you out of your lower spine. You'll get it. Hands to your heart, breathe in. Exhale, left elbow outside your right thigh. One line from elbow to elbow. If the wrists are tight, make a fist with your left hand. Cover the fist with your right hand. Roll the right shoulder away from your ear. Keep working inner thighs, upper back as you draw to center. Inhale, rise and to reach up. Exhale, swan dive and fold. Bring your hands down to the ground. Inhale to lift halfway, lengthen. Step your left foot back into a lunge. As soon as you separate the knees, feel the hips. Set your left hand flat, and then draw your right arm up, twist the same direction. If there's any bend to your left knee, you got to work to straighten that left leg. Breathe through the hip extension. Take your right arm up and over towards the top. Pinky finger turning in, thumb turning out. And stay active in your legs as you bring your gaze, right hand down inside. Let's walk all the way to the back foot. Left toes turn out. Keep the heel as heavy as you can. And we're in a side lunge. And right toes flip up. And tailbone down with balance. Hands to your heart. Left elbow to your inner thigh. Feel your low belly and your upper back and start to rise all the way up. Warrior two. Turn your back toes in. Open your arms into the T. And tailbone down. Slide the breath up through your low belly and lift your chest proud. Flip the right palm. Inhale to reverse and exalt your warrior two. Keep reaching up and then reaching back. Left fingertips crawling down the leg. Stay for your inhale. On your exhale, windmill your hands down. Pivot on your back toes, belly in as you step back into a high plank. Puff the chest, press the palms down, try to draw them away. And then exhale, lower halfway down, elbows in. Tops of the feet, press through up dog. Exhale, lift through your hips. And feel the length in your back body and your down dog. And tailbone down, one breath in, bring your big toes together. And one breath out, draw your low belly nice and tight. Inhale, kick your right leg to the sky. Exhale, right knee to your left elbow. Inhale, kick your right leg back and up. Exhale, right knee to your right elbow. Inhale, kick your right leg back and up. Graze the mat and then bring your knee into your chest. Puff the upper back. Stay here. Breathe for 3, 2. Come up onto your fingertips. Make more room. Now look forward and float step your right foot in between your hands. Straighten your front leg. Take your right arm out into a half T. Take it behind your right knee. Right fingertips come around left bicep and then drop your chin. Pull your belly in. Use the right arm. Pull the back of the knee into the forearm. And gas pedal through your front foot. You should feel that life in your hamstring. Slowly bend your front leg. Take your right hand back to the mat. And put some more weight over into your right hand. Pivot your left heel down. And then kick your right leg out to the left side of your floor. Reach your left arm out. Fall in triangle. And turn your left thumb. And so you're internally rotated through the shoulder. Look down. Bring your forearm behind your low spine. And if you can get the back of the hand all the way around the right side of your belly, and then use that to lift it up, gaze goes back to the sky. And so you're bound in fall in triangle. And feel the legs and look down again. Slide your left arm up. Gaze and left hand down. Pivot, kick back. 3-legged plank. And chest forward. Exhale, lower. Chaturanga. Right foot down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, lift your hips. And press back through your heels in your downward facing dog. Feel the space in your neck. Keep broadening your back. Right foot down. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left knee to your right elbow. Inhale, take it back and up. Exhale, left knee to your left elbow. Inhale, take it back and up. Graze the mat, bring your knee into your chest. Lift your hips as high as you can. And right leg is working as though you're in a standing pose. Come up to your fingertips. And create more space. Gaze, float step, left foot all the way through. Got it. Feel your lunge and straighten your front leg and draw your belly in. Reach your left arm out into a half T and take the left arm behind the left knee. Right palm goes flat, fingertips around your right bicep. As long as you're drawing the belly, you can drop the chin. And use the legs as you pull the back of your left knee into your forearm as a guide. And so even in the tighter spots in your body, you're long and lifted through your breath. And bend into your front leg, set your left hand down. Easy enough. Left hand flat. Pivot your back heel down. Weight into your left hand. Kick your leg out to the right. Reach your top arm up. Fallen triangle. Feel the legs. We look down, turn your right thumb in, and hook your right forearm behind your low back. Then you can take the gaze up as the shoulders away from the ear. Breathe. And gaze down, slide your right arm back up, and bring your right hand to the mat. Pivot on your back toes, kick back, three-legged plank forward. Exhale, lower halfway, left foot down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale to lift your hips, downward facing dog. And reset your hands. Feel that openness in your palms. Active through the back. And drawn with your belly, you can move your head a little bit side to side. And bring your big toes together, lift your heels up. Load the spring, exhale, walk or hop to the top. Inhale to lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to stand, rise up, reach for the ceiling. And exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Feel your feet. And 3 breaths, humble your chin. And setting up for Surya Namaskar B. With your inhale, open your eyes, reach your arms up. And bend your legs, sit back into your chair. Exhale, dive, bring your hands down to the ground. Inhale to lift halfway, pull your heart through. Plant the hands, float back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale as you down dog, step your right foot forward. All in that exhale, back heel down to inhale up, warrior one. Exhale, hands down, step back, take a flow, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, down dog. In the exhale, left foot is forward. Back heel is down, inhale up, warrior one. Exhale, dive, hands down, and step back in that exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, lift your hips, downward facing dog. 3 breaths. Big toes together, lift the heels. Load the spring, exhale, walk or hop to the top. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, stand up, reach for the ceiling. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Inhale, reach your arms up. Bend your legs, sit back into your chair. Exhale, dive, fold it out, hands to the mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Plant the palms, then jump back, bend your arms when your feet land. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog, step your right foot through. Back heel down, inhale, rise, warrior one. Exhale, dive, step back, flow, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, up dog, press. Exhale, down dog, step, left foot through. Back heel down, inhale, rise, warrior one. Exhale, dive, step back, flow, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, up dog, press. Exhale, downward dog, 3 breaths. And big toes together, heels up. Feel the energy, walk, hop, float to the top. Inhale, halfway rise. Exhale, forward fold. Take it up, inhale, reach, strong legs. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Inhale, arms reach up. Down into your chair. Exhale, fold it out, hands to the mat, last round. Let's go. Inhale, halfway rise. Plant the hands, jump back, bend the arms as the feet land. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, drive, down dog. Step your right foot through. Back heel down, inhale, warrior one. And take the hands down, step back, flow, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog, step, left foot through. Back heel down, inhale, warrior one. Exhale, hands down, step back, flow, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths. Look at your hands, step your right foot forward. Walk your hands around to the left side edge of your mat. And kick your heels out, turn your big toes in, and then give yourself some space to breathe. Arms straight, and back relatively flat. You can stay here as you slow down the breath, and your options are to grab the outsides of your ankles and turn your elbows wide. And you can play with and going deep in your forward fold. Walk the hands back, top of your head down, tripod headstand, elbows over your wrists. And make sure there's nothing out in front of you. And remember, if you're going up, the only option of coming down is feet back to the ground. The feet are up, inner thighs. Bring your feet back to the mat. Open your eyes, straight arms, flat back. Inhale. Exhale. Everybody walk your hands over to your right foot. Pivot your back heel high into your lunge. Use your arms to kickstand your heart. Straighten your front leg. Pull your belly in. And keep reaching your heart forward. And take all that strength from your left leg. Pull it up through your belly. Lift your back heel higher, transfer the weight, and your left leg floats, and reach your arms back by your sides. And feel the toppling tree. If you would like to explore Warrior 3, arms go out in front. Hook your thumbs and draw up and out of your right hip crease. 5, 4, 3, 2, hands into your heart, and on 1, take a dive, standing splits, hands to mat, or grab around your right ankle. Turn your elbows in around the outside of your thighs, shoulders lifting away from your ears. And bring your hands back to the mat, curl your left knee into your chest, and then step your left foot down, hip width distance apart. Take your right leg, step your foot all the way back on the mat, lower the right knee. Soften the chin, coming out of the split, standing. And let your head get heavy, release the neck and the shoulders. Keep your chin low as you work for the connection of the hands to the right ankle. So curl your right ankle in. Reach back with your left hand, grab for the inside of the foot. And ground through your front heel for balance. And then reach back with your right hand for the outside of your ankle or your foot. Okay, now you're on your right knee or just above the kneecap. And we're moving slowly, tailbone down. You got both hands on your right foot or your ankle. And you're receiving more space to the chest, shoulders away from the ears. Eventually bringing your gaze forward, possibly up. 10. And lower the chin, let your right hand come back to the floor. Slowly release your left hand from your right ankle. And hands down, tuck your back toes, lift off your right knee. And step your left foot back and come into a downward facing dog. And feel the breath in, bring your big toes together. Keep your hips high, roll to the outer edge of your left foot. Stack your right hip on top, bring your right knee into your chest, hook your big toe with your peace fingers, and then kick your right heel, legs straight, any amount. Bend the right leg, stack the legs back on top. Right arm goes up, lift that bottom hip. Beauty, gaze and right hand down, high plank, high push-up, take an inhale. Exhale, bend your arms, Chaturanga Flow. Inhale, tops of the feet, work in the up dog. And exhale, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Right foot down, inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, step left foot in between your hands. And fingertips straighten your front leg. Pull your heart through. And feel your back heel lifting high. And draw with your lowest part of your belly. Transfer the weight, right leg floats. And feel your left thigh lift you out of your hip. Reach your arms back by your sides. You can stay right here if you want more. Arms in front. Use the upper back strength, and from your inner thigh, warrior 3. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hands to your heart. Hands to the ground. Right knee curls into your chest. Slowly step down, feet hip width distance apart. And take an inhale, float, step your left leg all the way back into your lunge, lower the knee down. And feel the draw, weight in the hips. Start to curl your left heel in. So your chin stays low, reach back with your right hand. And as you pull the heel in, and front foot grounds for your balance. Left hand reaches back. And go slow, tailbone down. And building, evolving in your practice. That which may not have been possible just a few months ago. Now you're finding your breath in the posture, in the moment. Shoulders down, gaze begins to slide forward, possibly up. 10. And lower the chin, bring your left hand back down to the ground. And softly as you can, release your right hand. And tuck your back toes, lift the knee. And set your hand, step your right foot back, come into a downward facing dog, please. And hips stay up, roll to the outer edge of your right foot. Left hip stacks, weight into your right hand, bring your left knee in, hook your big toe with your peace fingers. And when you're ready, kick out through your left heel. Any amount, straighten the leg. 5. And bend the legs, stack the legs, lift your bottom hip, take your left arm to the sky. Better, gaze and left hand down into your high push-up, come forward. Bend your arms, lower halfway, Chaturanga. Tops of the feet, inhale, press up, dog. Exhale, lift your hips. And we've opened it up back to your downward facing dog. One big breath on your exhale. Come down onto your knees. And let your chin settle in. Close your eyes. Move your hips a little bit side to side. Back to center, open the eyes, crawl your knees toward the top of your mat. Knees together, separate your feet apart. And then start to sit your bum back and down in between your ankles. And drop the low belly in as you draw the string and to lift the back of your heart center. Hands on your thighs. If your bum is touching the ground, and tailbone forward, hands can go behind you, and you're welcome to recline down onto your elbows or all the way down to your shoulders. Feel the completion of your breaths. And wash the stress, release the resistance. Remember, the resistance is the assistance, and so that we can continue to wake up and within ourselves. If you've gone back down onto your shoulders, through your elbows, grab your ankles, and then start to make your way back up. As everybody is back up, take your hands onto the mat beside your knees with your fingertips pointing backwards. Let the heels of the hands roll down flat into the mat. Lower your chin. And feel your forearms. And taking care but still digging deep for every breath into your edge. And gaze up, turn your fingertips back around. And lift your hips away from your ankles, swing your feet out to the right. Rock off to your left hip, bring both legs around in front. And have your bum in the middle of your mat, and then go ahead and lie down with your legs bent. And shoulders down. And let's take the arms up towards the ceiling, so the arms floating straight up. And close the eyes. If you turn your pinky fingers in, thumbs out, you'll feel that in your shoulders and your upper back. So that's the idea. Pinkies in, thumbs out. Draws your elbows in. Versus thumbs in, pinkies out. Turn your elbows out. So pinkies in, thumbs out. And now start to flex your wrists. And then take your right hand. And you're going to take that right hand flat to the mat beside your right ear, besides your face. And so you got all that in the arms. And then your left hand does the same. And bring it flat beside your left ear, beside your face. Okay, stay here. Keep your bum down. And get the hands of your the hands flat to the mat. You notice what that feels like in your elbows, turning in, versus they can't even really turn out. And now if you start to walk the feet in a little bit closer, press down into the feet, press down into the hands, and you can come up to the top of your head. And reset the palms, keep the elbows in, and then exhale, press up, into your first wheel. Tuck the chin, keep the elbows in, and lower the upper back down onto the ground. And release the hips. Take your arms back up towards the ceiling. Let them float. Knees come in towards each other, and then bring your hands down onto your belly. Take 3 slow breaths here. And so we're being extra mindful in the placement of the palms. Open the eyes. Reach your arms back up to the ceiling. Turn your pinkies in, thumbs out. Flex your wrist, and so you raise the roof. Let's do it first on the left hand this time. Bring your left hand beside your face, beside your ear. And then take your right hand beside your face, beside your ear. Notice the elbows pointing straight up. Separate the knees. Reset the feet. Press down through the feet. Start to lift your hips. And weight into your hands. Press up to the top of the head. And reset the hands if you need to. Elbows stay in. Exhale. Press the mat away. And come up into your second wheel. Tuck the chin, use the legs, keep the elbows in. Upper back, middle spine, hips down, reach your arms up towards the ceiling. Let them float. Knees come in, touch each other. And then go ahead and relax your hands down onto your belly. And close your eyes. Take 3 breaths here in your body. Open the eyes, reach your arms back up towards the ceiling. And connect to your breath. You're on another plane, less attached physically. And turn your pinkies in, thumbs out. Flex your wrists, raise the roof. And start with the right hand, bring it beside your face, beside your ear. And left hand beside your face, beside your ear. Elbows in, separate your knees, press through your feet, lift your bum, and press into your hands up to the top of your head. Elbows in, middle fingers out. With your exhale, press all the way up. Use the legs, tuck the chin, elbows in. Upper back, come down. Reach your arms up as your hips land. And let your knees knock in towards each other. And bring your hands down onto your belly, please. Open the eyes, heel toe your feet together so your big toes touch. And keep your low back flat, kick your right leg up to the sky. And strengthen your right leg, flex the ankle, and then kick your left leg straight out towards the top of your mat. Hover your shoulders, hover your head, and then reach your arms forward, draw your belly button in. Keep the legs in this shape. Inhale, lower the chest down, arms over your head. Exhale, roll up, forehead towards your knee. Inhale, arms over your head, kick through the heels. Exhale, roll up, forehead to the knee. Inhale, roll down. Exhale, come up. Inhale, roll down. Exhale, roll up. Good. Arms over your head, switch. Left leg up, right leg down. Flex the ankles, take a breath in. Exhale, roll up. Inhale, arms over your head. Exhale, roll up. Come on, you got it. 3 more. Inhale, down. Exhale, lift up higher. Inhale, last 2. Exhale, bring it up. Inhale, last 1. Exhale all the way up. Inhale, arms over your head. Bring your knees in towards your chest. And keep reaching your arms up. Soles of your feet together, knees apart wide. And bring your arms forward. Grab onto your ankles. Lift your head. Pull your heels in. And then you can start to settle the feet down. Hands rest on your inner thighs and your head. And slide the hands around the outer thighs. Assist the knees coming back up towards each other. Figure 4, left ankle to your right thigh. And then we're going to let the knees come down to the left. So you're on the inner edge of your right foot. And take a few breaths into the right side of your torso and your rib cage. And feel the descent physically, energetically, in the space, mentally, the non-attached draw and towards a center that is expanded, and towards a mind that is calm. And start to bring your knees back, and hips square, and switch. Bring your left foot down onto the mat. Figure 4, cross your right ankle to your left thigh. Let's roll the knees down to the right. So you're on the in. Be easy with the body as you bring your knees back to center. Roll your hips square. Uncross your right ankle. Bring both feet down onto the mat. And take your legs straight, but keep them together. Flex your ankles, interlace the fingers behind your head. And turn your elbows up. And so they're wrapping forearms around your ears. Keep your upper back heavy. And then very gently, you're rolling your head off the ground, chin towards your chest. And feel that as it closes your throat. And then take 3 breaths. And running that air through the back of your throat with the compression. And start to bring the head back down onto the ground. Slide the hands out. And release the arms by your side. Separate your feet. And so they're outer hip width distance, if not even wider. Take a deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale, sigh, release. Please continue to take your time here in Shavasana. These practices, they stay with us, and they open us, and they expand in the quality, in connection with our minds, and peace, and love, every single day. It's not like you do the practice and then it goes away. It's with you, and so if you can show up to it, please do. And continue to support yourself, continue to support each other. As I always say, reach out if you need anything, if you have any questions. And I just can't wait until we can open the studio again for group classes. If anybody's interested in privates in LA or digital privates here in the private studio, you can DM us on Instagram, or you can also reach out on my email. Have a beautiful Sunday, everybody. I look forward to seeing you tonight for Detox and tomorrow for Flow. Namaste.